Hey there, food lovers! Hold on to your hats because we're about to embark on a culinary adventure. We created the most amazing rosemary honey cheesecake ever. This cheesecake is a revelation, blending creamy sweetness with earthy rosemary and a hint of honey. Each bite is an explosion of taste, a symphony of textures that will leave you craving more. Are you ready to wow your friends and family with your baking prowess? Let's get started. Before we embark on our delightful cheesecake adventure, it's essential to gather all our trusty ingredients. Think of this as assembling your culinary toolkit, each component playing a crucial role in crafting the perfect cheesecake. Don't worry, this isn't a treasure hunt. Most of these ingredients are common and can be found in your pantry or at your local supermarket. Most of these items are readily available in your pantry or at the local supermarket. Everything you need is within reach, from the basics to the special touches. Let's start with the crust. You'll need digestive biscuits, those humble yet versatile biscuits that form the perfect buttery base for our cheesecake. These biscuits are not only easy to work with, but also provide a delightful crunch that contrasts beautifully with the creamy filling. Next, we'll need some unsalted butter, melted to golden perfection. The butter acts as the binding agent for our crust, ensuring it holds together and adds a rich, buttery flavor. A pinch of granulated sugar adds a touch of sweetness, while a dash of salt enhances all the flavors. The sugar helps to balance the flavors, and the salt brings out the best in each ingredient, making our cheesecake truly irresistible. Now for the star of the show, the cheesecake filling. This is where the magic happens. We'll use full-fat cream cheese. The creamier, the better. This is the backbone of our cheesecake, providing that luxuriously smooth texture that we all love. The cream cheese is what gives our cheesecake its rich, velvety texture. It's important to use full-fat cream cheese to achieve that perfect consistency. Of course, we can't forget the sugar, the ingredient that brings out the sweetness and makes everything taste oh so good. Sugar is essential in balancing the tanginess of the cream cheese and adding that delightful sweetness we crave. A touch of vanilla extract adds a warm, fragrant note, while the eggs bind everything together and create that beautiful custard-like consistency. The vanilla extract enhances the overall flavor profile, making our cheesecake even more delectable. And finally, the piece de resistance, fresh rosemary and luscious honey. These ingredients add a unique twist to our cheesecake, elevating it from ordinary to extraordinary. The rosemary, with its slightly piney, earthy aroma, adds a unique depth of flavor, while the honey lends a delicate sweetness and a beautiful golden hue to our cheesecake. The combination of these two ingredients creates a harmonious balance of flavors, making each bite a delightful experience. As we garnish our cheesecake with fresh rosemary and a drizzle of honey, we add the final touches that make it taste incredible and look stunning. The presentation is just as important as the taste, and these garnishes add a touch of elegance to our dessert. Now that we've gathered all our ingredients and prepared our cheesecake, it's time to enjoy the fruits of our labor. Each slice is a testament to the care and attention we've put into creating this masterpiece. So let's dig in and savor every bite of our delicious cheesecake. Let's begin by creating the perfect base for our culinary masterpiece, the crust. The crust is the foundation of any great cheesecake, providing that essential crunch and flavor that complements the creamy filling. First, preheat your oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit, or 175 degrees Celsius. This step is crucial to ensure that the crust bakes evenly and achieves that perfect golden brown color. Now grab those digestive biscuits and give them a good crush. Digestive biscuits are ideal because they have the right balance of sweetness and texture. You can use a food processor for a fine crumb or place them in a Ziploc bag and unleash your inner child by crushing them with a rolling pin. Crushing the biscuits finely ensures that the crust holds together well and provides a uniform base. Combine the crushed biscuits with the melted butter, sugar, and a pinch of salt in a bowl. The melted butter acts as the binding agent, while the sugar adds a touch of sweetness, and the salt enhances the overall flavor. Mix it all up until the crumbs are evenly coated and resemble wet sand. This texture is key because it ensures the crust will hold together without being too dry or greasy. Pour this mixture into a springform pan and press it firmly into an even layer at the bottom. The springform pan is essential for easy removal of the cheesecake later on. Don't be shy. Use your fingers or the back of a spoon to ensure a nice compact crust. Pressing firmly helps the crust to set properly and provides a solid base for the creamy filling that will come next. Ensure the crust is even and reaches all the edges of the pan for a uniform foundation. Now let's infuse our honey with the enchanting aroma of rosemary. In a small saucepan, gently warm the honey over low heat. Add the rosemary sprigs and let them infuse the honey with their fragrant essence for about 5 minutes. This process is like brewing a magic potion, transforming the honey into something truly special. Once the honey is infused, remove the rosemary sprigs. Set this magical elixir aside for now. Introducing the creamy dream. Get ready to bring together an explosion of flavors and craft something absolutely phenomenal. The excitement is in the air. Let's create a masterpiece. Now for the heart of our cheesecake, the creamy filling. In a large bowl, beat the cream cheese and sugar together until smooth and fluffy. You want a light and airy mixture that is almost cloud-like in texture. Next, beat in the eggs one at a time, mixing well after each addition. Don't overmix. We want to incorporate the eggs without developing too much gluten, which can make our cheesecake tough. Finally, stir in the vanilla extract. The aroma of vanilla will fill your kitchen, making you feel all warm and fuzzy inside. Baking and cooling. Embrace the power of patience. Baking a cheesecake is an art that requires not just skill, but also a great deal of patience. The process is meticulous, and every step is crucial to achieving that perfect creamy texture and rich flavor. Now comes the hardest part, waiting. This is where your patience will truly be tested. The anticipation of tasting that delicious cheesecake can be overwhelming, but trust us, it's worth the wait. Pour the cheesecake filling over the prepared crust. Make sure to spread it evenly to ensure a uniform bake. The smooth, creamy filling should cover the crust completely, creating a beautiful base for our dessert. Drizzle the rosemary-infused honey over the top, creating beautiful swirls with a knife or a toothpick. This not only adds a touch of elegance, but also infuses the cheesecake with a subtle, aromatic flavor that will delight your taste buds. Place the springform pan in a larger baking dish. This step is essential for creating a water bath, which helps in baking the cheesecake evenly. Pour enough hot water into the larger dish to come halfway up the sides of the springform pan. The water bath creates a moist environment that prevents the cheesecake from drying out and cracking. This water bath will help our cheesecake bake evenly and prevent cracks. The gentle, even heat ensures that the cheesecake cooks slowly and uniformly, resulting in a smooth, creamy texture. Bake for 50 to 60 minutes, or until the cheesecake is just set around the edges and the center is slightly jiggly. It's important not to overbake it, as the residual heat will continue to cook the cheesecake even after it's out of the oven. It should still have a slight wobble. This jiggle indicates that the cheesecake is perfectly baked and will have a creamy, luscious texture once it sets completely. Don't worry, it will continue to set as it cools. The cooling process is as necessary as the baking, allowing the cheesecake to firm up without becoming dry or crumbly. Once baked, turn off the oven and let the cheesecake cool in the oven with the door slightly ajar for an hour. This gradual cooling helps to prevent any sudden temperature changes that could cause the cheesecake to crack. This gradual cooling prevents drastic temperature changes that can cause cracks. By allowing the cheesecake to cool slowly, we ensure a smooth, crack-free surface. After an hour, remove the cheesecake from the oven and let it cool completely at room temperature. This step is crucial for the cheesecake to set properly and develop its full flavor. Once cooled, cover and refrigerate for at least 4 hours or overnight. The refrigeration process allows the cheesecake to firm up and the flavors to meld beautifully, resulting in a rich, creamy dessert. This allows the cheesecake to set fully and the flavors to meld beautifully. The wait might be long, but the end result is a decadent, delicious cheesecake that is well worth the patience and effort. Get ready for the spectacular finale. It's time to reveal your masterpiece. After a long night of anticipation, the moment of truth has arrived. Carefully remove the cheesecake from the refrigerator and unmold it from the springform pan. Run a thin-bladed knife around the edges to loosen the sides. And there you have it, a stunning rosemary honey cheesecake, ready to steal the show. Cut yourself a generous slice, sit back, and savor the moment. Let's celebrate and share the thrilling success. We'd love to see your culinary masterpiece. Share photos of your rosemary honey cheesecake on social media and tag us. You can even share your baking adventures in the comments below. Let's spread the cheesecake love. Did you enjoy the unique combination of rosemary and honey? We're eager to hear your thoughts. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like this video, Subscribe to our channel for more delicious recipes and hit the notification bell so you never miss an upload. Remember, there's nothing quite as thrilling as the art of baking. The excitement of measuring, the joy of mixing, and the magic of watching humble ingredients morph into a warm, sweet creation bursting with love is an experience like no other. Thank you for joining us on this baking adventure. Until next time, happy baking!